So this has been a long time coming. All right, I have seen the new footage of the Pokemon Legends ZA battle system. It's kind of trash. There's some caveats, but it's kind of trash. We got to talk about it. What is up, YouTube? My name is Mario, aka the Loot Box Hero. Check out the second channel where the second channel is popping, aka the real Super Mario, aka YouTube's greatest fat man here, bringing you another video. All right, so we have an interesting video for you today. So, new footage has come out of Japan of the Pokemon Legends ZA battle system. It's been floating around for a couple of days, and I purposely didn't cover this when it came out because I wanted to kind of sleep on it a little bit. All right, because I covered the Dragonite stuff right when it came out, and my first reaction was kind of, oh no, man, you just put wings on his head and it just looked, But then as I kind of slept on it for a little while, it kind of grew on me. Then there was the whole lore about it being kind of based around Hermes, and now I kind of dig it. I kind of like it. I think it's still kind of derpy, but I like it. So I was thinking maybe this would grow on me too. So I waited a day, then I waited another day, and I'm like,
Ugh. Brother, ugh.
nah, man, still trash. So of course we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna talk about that. But of course we want to continue videos like this from me. Like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell button, don't let go something YouTube requires you to do to continue videos from me. Follow me on twitter.com/RSMario128. Like my video tweet, share my video tweet. Now I'll shout you out at this portion of the video. As well as, like or comment specifically, since that is what drives the YouTube algorithm now. Since YouTube decided to kick us in the teeth, kick us these little communities to kick us in the teeth by saying that if you don't get any comments or likes, then they really won't push your videos. The algorithm is all based around engagement now. So just throw your boy a like or a comment and help me out. So it's all right. So now we go on to it. I'm gonna let you watch the footage so you can judge for yourself, and I'm not gonna talk over it. All right, so that's about it. That's all we have of the footage. It's new footage coming out of Japan, I believe, from the Pokemon Presents, and I mean the footage is pretty simple. So dude goes out, he sees this barnacle Pokemon. I can't remember his name. He sends out his Fletchling. Fletchling gets wiped because, of course, it's a flying fire type versus a water rock type. Yeah, you're getting wiped. All right, it's just GG's. Even though this does bring up an interesting caveat that I'll bring up later. He gets wiped. He sends out Chikorita. Chikorita uses like Vine Whip or something, kills it. Boom, it's over. And to be honest, it's pretty simple. All right. Now, of course, we all knew that the battle system was not a regular turn-based battle system because this is not a regular Pokemon game. That's a strike against it right there. But the thing is, it looks kind of simplistic. We have no clue if there's gonna be abilities, because the thing that was so bad about the Legends Arceus battle system was that it felt so hollow. All right, because there was no hold items, there was no abilities. Like, you know, it kind of cut back on the strategy because all of that goes into your strategy when you're playing Pokemon. You know, what hold item does the Pokemon have? What ability does it have? What moves does it have? All these go into your strategy when you build a team in a Pokemon game. You didn't have any of that in Legends Arceus. And I know hold items probably come back in ZA because there's Mega Stones. Right? They confirmed in the trailer that, you know, you get Mega Stones. So how else would you be able to Mega Evolve your Pokemon unless the Mega Stone in itself is not a hold item and it's more of like an unlock, right? Because I can see the Mega Evolution system being like this where, you know, you got your Mega Ring, you know what I'm saying? And then, you know, you get the Mega Stone, and the Mega Stone just unlocks the ability to Mega Evolve that Pokemon, and it doesn't have to hold the item at all. I can see them doing that entirely, you know. But hold items might come back. Abilities may also come back because there's one Mega Evolution that will be kind of screwed without it, and that's Mega Kangaskhan. And we've already seen Kangaskhan in-game, so we know it's there. We know its Mega is probably going to be there. So, yeah, abilities and hold items might come back in some way. One way I can think that they could differentiate this is to have only Megas have abilities. That would kind of work. It would kind of make Megas feel special and broken. But yeah, you know, but as far as the battle system goes, it does look kind of simplistic. There is one interesting facet to this though, and that is the dodge mechanic. So being able to dodge attacks opens up a whole new kind of world of possibilities, because in a turn-based game, you can't really dodge the attack. So putting Fletchling up against the Barnacle Pokemon is an instant wipe. He's just gonna die because there's no way that unless he can lower his accuracy, or, you know, the moves always miss or whatever, that, you know, he's not gonna get hit with that water gun. All right, but because you can physically dodge attacks, now this is more like an action RPG. So now you can stick and move. So as long as you can dodge the attack, you can basically just kill with just about anything. All right, you're not going to be able to do a great amount of damage, but as long as you don't get hit, it doesn't matter. So imagine if instead of him just sending the Fletchling out there to die, he sends the Fletchling out, dodges the water gun, stick, move, stick, move, stick, move, stick, move, stick, move, and he just does this, even though it's only a little bit of damage. As long as he doesn't get hit, he doesn't die. You know what I'm saying? So basically this ignores the type weaknesses altogether. Like, you know, it's not going to be a great deal of damage, but it's still damage. And as long as he doesn't get hit with that water gun, he can continue to chip away at him until he dies. That could be a strategy. All right, you can play Pokemon like you would play freaking Elden Ring, essentially. You know what I'm saying? The only thing that will stop you is like type immunities. Like, you're not going to be able to do this with like a ghost type and a normal type, or a ghost type and a fighting type, or something like that. You're not going to be able to do something like that. But you can basically just chip away at a Pokemon and beat him with just about anything, which breaks the Pokemon battle system entirely. You know what I'm saying? Which is a bad thing, but I'm trying to grasp at straws as far as finding something cool in this battle system. Because to be honest, I don't really like it. Now, am I going to play the game? Of course I'm going to play the game, because there's still a bunch of cool aspects about the game. But I'm a Poke purist. All right, I'm not down with this whole like, oh man, let's do a real-time battle system. No, if you want to play real-time battle system, go play Power World. Go play Digimon. Go play Temtem. This is Pokemon. We are turn-based for life, okay? All right, turn-based for life, okay? You know what I'm saying? For life, turn-based, baby. No, never. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, the battle system is kind of lackluster. You know, I will admit, though, the game does look really good, though. Game does look really good. I hope that none of this transfers over into the real game. All right, because now some of the Legends Arceus stuff did transfer over into the real game, into Scarlet and Violet. Hopefully, we don't get none of this. All right, this could be the beginning of the end for Pokemon if that's the case, you know, or maybe not the beginning of the end. That's a little dramatic, but this could be like the beginning of the downfall of Pokemon, because a big part of this is nostalgia. You can always come back to this. But it is what it is. You know, so I guess we always have Pokemon champions. So that's about it. Tell me what you think in the comments down below. Like, comment, subscribe, and as always, people, keep it real.